If you're new to our channel, we spend our weekends at our off-grid cabin digging a tunnel into the hillside through solid rock. That might sound crazy, but the craziest part is, we're doing it just for fun. Hope you enjoy. We just got up here about 20 minutes ago, maybe, half hour, long enough to get the fire going in the cabin. Started to take the chill off in there. But the snow here kind of took us by surprise. I knew there'd be a little, but wasn't expecting this much. It's only, I think, the 14th of November right now. Still a couple weeks early, maybe yet for this. Whoa, pause. Let's watch that again in slow-mo. Is that flames from the rocks hitting the metal chute? Can't be. Must have sucked up a rock. And so it began. A weekend where nothing went right. So morale is quite low here this morning. We thought we were going to make it up here last weekend. Didn't make it up. And the weekend before that was so warm that we didn't think about winterizing everything. Now our rain barrels are frozen solid. I gotta deal with them before I can do any tunneling. Watch out. You got snow on your head. How is that even possible? Place the seal up tighter than a drum. God, I hate them things with a passion. What the heck? It's coming to see me. There was another one. In the 2 weeks that we were away from the cabin, these mice managed to chew through everything in the shed that wasn't made of hard plastic or steel. And what they didn't chew on, they peed on. As cute as they are, they can totally destroy an ATV in a day of chewing. You bastards. So my biggest fear is there's going to be one right on top of this door. Going to jump on the back of my neck as soon as I go in there. God, I hate them. There's one unaccounted for. The ATV was making some weird electrical noises, so I decided to pull it out by hand and take a chance on starting it. I finally got it running and grabbed a weapon and went to war. I ended up just burning everything that was covered in mice pee. So the mice are getting into this ridge vent. I didn't think they'd ever get up on the roof like that, but I should have known better. That being said, it's been 2 or 3 years the shed's been here, and this is the first time mice have ever got in. And the last time. I'm gonna get up there now and spray foam that. That ain't gonna work. It ain't pretty, but we got it done. From the outside. Hopefully that works. Now finally we can get down to the tunnel, see what's going on down there. Haven't been down there all weekend yet. No snow in the trench. I didn't see that coming. Looks like there's a bit of spalding off these walls with the frost. It's okay. Got no handle here to grab onto. Bastards. Mice are in here as well. There's a lot of moisture in there. For those of you that arrived here via this Old Tony, this wench shot is for you. Sometimes the wench does the pulling, sometimes you pull the wench. All this moisture. There's actually a bit of mold growing on the back of the door. So I think I'm just going to jackhammer here for a bit. Not much else I can do, really. At least it feels like I'm getting a little bit of progress done. Not gonna lie, it's a bit discouraging down here today. A lot more moisture than I was expecting. Mice in here. It's lost its homey feel. I'm gonna jackhammer for a little bit. Maybe that'll pick my spirits back up. Here we go. Box worked well. So like I said, I have no real plan. I'm just gonna start jackhammering. Hopefully I get inspired. So it looks like we're about to get that rain they're calling for outside. The sky is getting dark. It's about, what, 2:30 I think now. So we only got a couple hours of daylight left anyways. So I'm gonna do a little more jackhammering. I'm having a hard time picking up the morale here today. Let's get a little more done. So I know I said I wasn't going to look for gold anymore, but look at this rock right here. How can you not? I pulled this big chunk of quartz out of there. Look in behind it. All these big crystals and hollow voids. And this, I'm no geologist, but what I call pyrite. These big crystals right here. I've never found gold in my life, but that looks like where I should find it right there. Wish I knew a geologist close by. Oh well, keep it going. But while we're at it, what is that yellow stuff right there? Looks similar to quartz. Kind of flaky.
It was like skiing down here.
Yeah, no. It's not raining yet?
No.
So dark out there.
What do we do about the mold?
Well, I think the air circulation will fix that. I think I need a vent top and bottom of the door. Would have killed you. Bring me some snacks or something.
All you've done today is eat.
Piece of cheese or something. A lot of work, you know. Yes. This pocket of iron pyrite amused me for longer than I'd like to admit. I thought it was interesting how it had already crumbled into a granular form when everything else around it was solid. I'd cleaned the eave trough out the last time we were up here, but the last few leaves of fall must have blocked off the downspout again. The eave trough was overflowing, and splashing water is the #1 enemy of log cabins. And with the downspout a frozen mess, there wasn't much I could do, except go inside and listen to the logs slowly rot away. Yeah, so this is one of those weekends I think Mother Nature doesn't want us to get anything done. The rain last night turned to freezing rain. Now all the trees are laden down with ice, as well as our driveway. We gotta leave this afternoon, or later this morning, actually. Hopefully we can get the truck up out of the driveway. It's gonna be a little tricky. First thing I've got to do is get that generator back down the hill, get power on in the tunnel. I'll get back on that jackhammer. It's getting downright miserable out here. Gotta get the power turned on. So here's my situation, guys. The weather is getting increasingly worse out there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the camera down, let it roll. I'm going to jackhammer as much as I can, as quickly as I can for maybe half hour or so. And then we got to pack up and get out of here. I know it won't be a full-length video, but Mother Nature's not on our side this weekend. Anyways, I'll get to work. I'll say goodbye before I leave. So I think that's it, guys. Okay, so I think I'm dying. Oh, man. I'm done. I'm getting in too deep underneath this shelf. I'm in the full length of the jackhammer just about. I'm getting too overextended with my body. I pulled something in my chest. It hurts like a... I think I'm just going to crawl out in a snowbank and die. So that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there's another one. No promises. Spoiler alert for the next video. I survived. And speaking of next video, it's going to be a good one. We're heading back to the tunnel with explosives. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.